Welcome to it's the final day of my Central Atolls trip with EcoBlue. There's only one dive today. I kind of didn't like that decision when I heard about it because generally I like to do 2 dives on the last day. But having done it and had no pressure in washing the gear and stuff, because the crew actually take off your gear and wash it for you. Amazing. They unpack it, they wash it, let it dry, and then you pack your bag. That is extraordinary service. And just doing the one dive, die-hard divers will say, we're not getting value for money. But I changed my opinion. I like it. Everything was made ready. It was an easy day. You weren't stressed. So, for me, a good decision to do one dive on the last day. So we dived at a beautiful site called Margiri Rock. It's a very small site. It's deep. It's down in fact, if you go around the backside, it's deeper than 30 meters, but it's beautiful. Heaps of fish, heaps of coral, lovely. What a last dive. The only problem with this site is the rock is too small, even for about 15 or 16 divers. I think it needs to be dived in a couple of waves. It is deep, so you're not going to be down there long. So if you dived it in 3 groups or 2 groups with say 20 minutes between them, it'd be a much nicer dive, because people do get in other people's way, and when you're trying to film, it's a bit annoying. But having said that, still a beautiful sight. And what was nice, when you come off that, there's a big long reef. It is pretty dead, as you see, and because it's one of the reefs that suffered really badly in the El Nino event. But again, what's encouraging is you see signs of coral coming back, which for me is great. It means there is hope. When we destroy reefs, as we have done, the El Nino was a natural event, of course, you can get them back. And with all the work going on in coral restoration and all of that, I for one I'm happy about that. So the reef was nice. It was nice to see that coral again right at the end. An absolutely huge mantis shrimp, which in many ways was the highlight of the trip, because we're just going up to do a safety stop, and he's there and he lets me film him. So just one dive, but what a nice way to end a trip. And as I said, washing the gear for us, excellent. There's more footage coming up after the montage, because we had a great group of people on this trip, absolutely fantastic group of people, and they came up with the awards night, and it's hilarious. So I'll film that. It was done tongue-in-cheek, so the quality may not be as good as it should be, but it is funny, so please watch that. And then we end up with the coconut cocktails, which was after the awards night. This is a thing that the crew do. They get coconuts, chop it off, take out a little bit of the milk, put a load of rum in, and there's your coconut cocktail. Amazing. Again, the footage isn't great, we're on the back deck, the lighting's not brilliant, but it's just to give you an idea of how fun it is on EcoBlue. My review's coming up next after this video, so the next upload will be the review. I'll tell you in advance, it didn't get 5 stars, it didn't get 4 stars, but it's a great boat for serious divers. So watch the review, look at how I score things, and take it in that context, right? But I can highly recommend EcoBlue. I've also got another video coming out on EcoBlue where they describe themselves as an environmentally friendly dive boat. I kind of disagree with that, and in that video I explain why, and that'll be coming up later. But they do as much as they can, and they do have a couple of very good initiatives. They could just do more. They do more than other boats in the Maldives that I've experienced and seen. So subscribe if you want to see that video. I had a great trip, great bunch of guests on the boat, great dive crew, great Donny crew. If they'll have me back after my review and these videos, I'll be on there again next year. Once, if not twice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Good morning. Hope you guys had a good night's sleep and is ready for the last dive of the trip. Unfortunately, it's the last dive, and today's first dive we are gonna go and do Magiri Rock. This is located north of us, and Magiri literally means large pinnacle, but very shallow that boats can't go on top of it, and you have a breaking wave as well. And we are going to dive on the western side of Maldives and to a separate rock that's located in a depth of around 15 meters where it starts and goes down to a depth of around 30 meters where it hits the ground on the west side, while on the eastern side of the rock drops down to a depth of around 25 meters. Okay? And most of this pinnacle or rock is covered with hard coral life and little bit of different types of sponges and anemones on the top itself. And from one side to the other, it's more or less 25 to 30 meters in diameter, very small, and you have a small swim through as well, but it will be really difficult for us to move through that swim through on the top with our gear on. Okay, then again on the rock itself, the fish life is very much alive. Different types of enthias, damsel fishes, as well as some of the Kashmir snappers that we find. We find a school as well on this place, the yellow color 5-line snappers. So the reef of the Tila starts in a depth of around 4 meters, average depth of the reef, and towards the north it goes more like a wall going all the way down to a depth of around 22 to 25 meters, and then you find mostly sand. But the more you come towards the south, again it starts to slope down from a depth of around 8 meters, and you find a sandy slope going down towards the rock to the west side as well, slopes all the way down to more than 30 meters. And again, once you move a little bit towards the south, from there it gently starts to slope down to a depth of around 15 meters to 18 meters, and then below that you find again rubbles and sand going deeper into the atoll bottom. Okay, so what we will do here is once we get there, we'll be checking the current from the top of the rock, Magiri Rock, and depending on the current that we have on the rock, we will start our dive. Okay, I am expecting a current following from the north direction. If we have a north current, we will drop 3 groups close to the Tila, which starts in a depth of, or Giri, which starts in a depth of around 4 meters, and we will go all the way down to a depth of around 20 meters, 66 feet at the beginning, and then slowly, once we start to see the rubbles and the sloping sandy slope that goes deep, go a little bit down to 25 meters, and then we will follow the current until we get to the rock. Once we are at the rock, we will slow our drift, and on the way to the rock also have a look on the bottom where you find different types of shrimps, nudibranchs, as well as some unique gobies around on the sandy burrows. But once you get to the rock, slow your drift and explore the fish life and macro life on the place. You have chance to see different types of shrimps, nudibranchs, and other small fishes that hide well underneath the corals on the top reef as well. Okay? Here, and we will try to spend some time over there until our end deal time reach up to 5 minutes, and then we will start to shallow our dive again back to the main reef or to the main giri. And then once we get back here, it's mostly hard coral life towards the south part, so we will try to slow down again once we are back in the main reef, and then explore the life while we do the safety stop at the edge of the key.
Ceremony, because each of us has done their very best during all the week, and we have to recognize this effort that we all made. So the special EcoBlue Awards team came up with the votes, very secret votes, and now it's time to give you the awards. So, number one. To avoid any discussion, we took the alphabetical order, so wedges for your name, it's gonna come up. Alex and Sandra, please be happy to get the Playfulness Award. Because whatever you get, they were willing to try. Thank you. Okay, Anton. Hi, Anton. So you get the Foreign Affairs Awards because without you, we cannot understand.
Brian, that's for you.
Yeah.
And as you are doing now, you're the one who's getting the award for Best Documentary.
So now I beg your attention please, because we are giving an award for a missing person. So for Chris, she gets a missing award. Because for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, she was missing. Now even she's missing, right? Number 5. Yes, okay, let's
So, best female dancer?
Yes.
And maybe we're lucky again to see it tonight.
Are you still young?
Yes.
You got a really special
In German, otherwise you don't understand.
because there's so many Germans, but you the German us. So we got a special prize for Germany.
Jan, you see again, so Jan from Germany. And of course, obviously, the GoPro. No, the German Jan.
Big camera.
Yeah, but it's the video one. Sponsored by GoPro.
What number was that? Number?
I'm telling you this now.
Ah, number 8, yes. So, Jan, I'm Faris. So, you two get the logo. Someone cherries, please. Go to your room.
Now, nice for you, Kim. I would say personally the sarcasm award, but you voted against me, and so you have positive energy award.
Ah, yeah, okay.
And what about you, Luca?
Oh.
Of course, Luca gets the Edge Award. And welcome in the family again.
Ah, Marcus.
Sorry.
Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus. Yeah. Actually, you could already see this one coming, yeah?
I guess so.
What could this be?
What could this be? You get the Seasickness Award.
The ocean.
Mike, my special friend. I would prefer to hit you in the water, but it's not allowed. But you get a grown-up child to watch.
I am so delighted to give a special prize to Oleg.
Champagne.
We discussed maybe it could be the best male dancer award.
Yes.
But then, no.
I take it.
Above it all, the bar award.
I can say big thank you, my mother, father. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, Rainer? Yeah, so if anyone paid attention to Rainer on the water, you see he brings something on the water, something special. Because he always looks for the small stuff. Yes, awesome. I like it. So you get the magnify.
I thought you were going to say the Tiny Winnie Award.
Thank you.
That's me.
I
I know what I get. Oh,
You know?
I'm sure What is it?
What do you think?
Because we don't say names here.
No. We don't.
For this award, you have to stand up and
Yes,
turn around
please.
once.
Yes. Stand
Stand
up.
up, please.
And
Stand
turn
up.
around once.
Turn around. Yes.
You have an idea?
No.
That's the award for the best. No, the award for the best wardrobe.
Yeah.
And last but not least, of course, to end up the ceremony, we are very happy to have Tobias for the quietness.
Totally opposite.
It was just for the non-professional awards, but we also were with professional today. So getting one step higher, there's also a professional award ceremony. Beginning all category winner. Forget everything you knew because there's an all category winner. Hello, guys.
Kitchen. Come here, kitchen.
Yes.
We have an enormous thing to say to you guys, and you get the all category winner. Thank you for kitchen TV.
So, Wahoo, sorry. So, of course, special awards for you.
What do you expect?
What do you expect?
There are too many things.
So, of course, you're the youngest of the group, so the baby award. But, come on, like after last night, I'm very sure that the future Casanova. So we give
Future talent for
yes,
Casanova.
yeah. So our future Casanova award goes to
Faris? No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
I think so.
I think I could handle it.
Turn around the camera.
Turn the camera. Selfie mode and then back.
Okay.
Faris, you're the one. I always respect that. It's okay. You're the one who was the kindness all the time. So you have to work for all-time kindness. And you taught us so much about the ocean and the biology of the ocean. And yes, so you get these awards.
Best life living ever.
So don't go to the cleaning station.
Shaku.
Don't go to the cleaning station.
And that's plan A.
Hey.
Whichever comes first, let's go. Let's go diving, right? Let's go. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you as well on board. Thank you very much.
We still have one.
We still have
Yeah.
Two, yes.
So, Yasmin, we're glad to have females in the group. Yeah! Woman power! So, of course, you got the teacher award with your patient teaching to the youth. But it would not be sufficient, so we also grant you the mermaid. Mermaid.
So, last but not least.
With that,
Spotlight is on.
Yeah. So we have a dear Shaku, last last but not least, and to me, you're one of the best dive guides I ever dived with. I enjoyed it very much, and I think that everyone would see the same. But you get after all those many sharks that we saw this week, I give you the Sharky Award because Sharky. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sit down.
So we've got cocktails.
Yes,
dark
coconut
in there.
cocktail.
What's in them?
Coconut with rum we're gonna have. Fresh coconut, it will go with this one.
Okay, Mike.
Amba! Where's the rum? Where's the rum?
So we've been instructed to take a sip of the coconut water
No!
and then
First here. Okay, yes. Line up, line up.
so you see
Now the moisture comes out of the.
No, thank you.
Alright?
yeah.
One,
I'm changing his name to Devil.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can see Fish has done this before. Fish, if you
Maybe go stand over there and have a reader.
It's empty now.
Shaku, I'm taking Fish. I'm opening a cocktail bar. It'll make more money than being a dog instructor.
Sandra! Is your birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandra. Happy birthday to you.
Now you see what I meant by a bunch of crazy people. Now we have it in Germany.
In the Florida. Hip, hurrah! Hip, hurrah!
So now in French?
I guess in the Navy this would be called the poop deck. But the poop deck. But it's, on this boat it's actually the booze deck. Ambe.